Hello friends and welcome to Art and Maker class. Today we will be making a shoe fish. To make our shoe fish, we will need something to trace. We're going to be using a shoe or a sneaker, flip-flop, or a slipper. We will also need a white piece of paper, a pencil, and some crayons or oil pastels, colored pencils, or markers to color our fish. All right, let's get started. All right, let's start drawing our shoe fish. So we take a look at our example, and the largest part of the fish is the body. And the reason we're calling this a shoe fish is because we're using some type of a shoe to trace to make the body of our fish. All right, let's put that aside. We have our white paper. Now you need to go find a shoe. So if you don't already have a shoe ready to go, pause the video and go get a shoe or a slipper, a boot, a flip-flop, a sneaker. It doesn't matter. It can be yours, it could be someone in your family. All right, so I've got my sneaker here. Actually, it's my daughter's. My shoe is too big for this paper. I'm gonna put it in the middle of the paper. Now we want to use a pencil to do the tracing, because if we use a marker, you're gonna end up getting ink on parts of the shoe. So we're gonna do the tracing with our pencil. And we just wanna hold down the shoe with your helping hand so it doesn't move as we're tracing it. And just follow along the shoe all the way around. All right, just lift it up. This is the body of our fish. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use a marker to outline that. And just follow those lines. Go all the way around. And you don't have to outline your pencil marks with a marker. I'm just doing that so it's easier for us to see as we draw our fish. All right, now let's start adding some of the details of our fish. We have our curved line for the head of the fish. Let's go ahead and draw that. So there's our curved line. And this would be the head of our fish. So you can go ahead and you can draw your circle or oval for the eye of the fish. And don't forget what goes inside the eye. What is that called? It's called the pupil. All right, so draw your little black dot or a big black dot for the pupil. And then we can add the fish mouth. I'm gonna give my fish a smile, because this fish is having a good day. Now we can add the top fin and the bottom fin. And they're kind of like curved triangles. There's no right or wrong way to make these. And then I can go ahead and I can draw some little lines here for the fins. All right, let's take a look at our example again. The next thing we will draw will be the tail for our fish. I'm going to come back here. And we're just going to draw this shape back here for the tail of our fish. It's almost like a triangle that does not have the top or the pointed tip of the triangle. Has not been drawn. And then we'll draw some little lines here for the fishtail. All right. Now, you can stop there. You can go ahead and you can draw some scales if you'd like. And if you take a look at these scales, they are the letter C. Or if we turn the fish like this, it would be the letter U. So you can go ahead and you can draw some scales. But I also drew different shapes, lines, and patterns on the rest of my fish. You can see the different types of lines I have here and shapes to make it interesting. So go ahead and draw those shapes, lines, patterns. I've got a wavy line. I have my bumpy line. I'm drawing a zigzag line. Maybe I'll draw a couple of zigzag lines or a lightning bolt line. You can call these lines anything you would like to call them. A little squiggly line. This is like the pig's tail line. You can make up your own lines. You can make up your own patterns. This could be a dotted line. You can even make a line of hearts. All the way down. And then I'll put one last line over here. Another wavy line. All right. So I've got all my lines drawn, the body of my fish, the fins, the head and its details, and the tail. Now you can go ahead and you can add any additional details that you'd like to draw. Maybe some seaweed, you can draw other fish in the background. Maybe I'll draw a fishing line with a little hook and a worm on it. But this fish is too smart to go for that hook. It's gonna swim right on by. I'm gonna draw some seaweed over here. Just some wavy lines. You can draw anything you'd like to make your underwater scene interesting and fun. Maybe I'll draw a little fish over here. I don't even need a shoe, do I? I can just make a squished oval, a little triangle on the back, and some fins. Put a little dot here for the eye, and a little smile. After you have drawn all of your details, then go ahead and add some color to your fish and the background with crayons, oil pastels, markers, colored pencils, or even paint. It's up to you what you want to use to color in your shoe fish. All right, friends. Thank you for following along on how to draw a shoe fish. I hope to see your shoe fish soon. Have a great day.